Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Monsillon. I thought I'd come and say hello during those holidays. We're really passing through this very intense portal right now, and we also. I would thank you if you're new to the channel to subscribe. It really assists me and assists the channel to grow, and for your likes, your sharing, your comments, and for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I do that against donations. I will discuss a few ideas. One is that we all here, whether we're aware or not, is to explore the unique aspect of Source that we are. We are eternal and finite being that came into form in forgetfulness to explore the unique qualities of ourselves. And so it is. We cannot compare to anybody else. It's like because we are unique, and so we have to accept that we all have different windows, different doorways, different paths, different ascension, different origin, different destiny, and all of that. Yet we live within the unity field of love. There's been some very intense during the solstice and Christmas holidays of these nine-dimensional energies, and so our bodies could have been shaken up. Like it could be like flu-like symptoms or like that. If you really feel like you're really being shaken up and you can rest, just do that. Drink a lot of water. It is very the past is being composted. It's like we're going to use the past as a compost for the growth of the new. And right now it's going to be a test during the holidays, this new year, the final week of 2024. It's going to be a really powerful test of devotion and inner commitment to the light and to the service of the Creator. And all are not ready to be part of this first wave. If somebody is not ready, there will be second wave. But now is this massive preparation for all the forefront of the light working community to access to this fifth dimension. For that, we need to release all the fears, all the pains, all the regrets. It's like we're going to be tested through the fire of purification. And we have to accept that the inner light, the higher light, cannot be contained within the intellect. Certain things will not make sense. And so, because we are moving toward the unity of the heart and the mind. It's very, very important to know that in the future, the mind will be, and the sacred mind and the sacred heart will be completely united, and the mental and the emotional will be also one. We'll understand there is no separation between the mental and the emotional. And it's important we can learn to create outside of time and space. You can imagine that you're projecting yourself outside of time and space. You're contemplating all those galaxies and time and space, and you create somewhere outside of time and space, and then you bring the energy down into time and space. We're learning all kinds of new techniques to because it's like to learn to be blessed and illuminated by the energies of the heart, the radiant truth of love. So and try to see the divine in the eyes of others, and the more you can do that, the more your own light will shine, letting go of all the dramas and traumas. We're moving towards this first contact that's only months away with the star nations. There's going to be so much that's going to be revealed about the history and extraterrestrial influences within all the cultures of the earth. And there has always been an invisible hand that influenced the culture of the earth, like all the mythologies were. They all mingle within the evolution of human society, some positive, some negative, and new technologies are going to be introduced to the forefront, in the forefront of consciousness. Those technologies are already here for the most part. They've been held back by the deep state, but now they're not going to have a choice. It's going to be the quantum financial system, the artificial intelligence, the medbed, the free energy, the replicators. All of that needs a certain preparation before it is introduced to the collective, but it's in the works. All beliefs and outdated system will continue to struggle and crumble. There will be resistance from all part of the population that will try to defend their controllers, but all that is not aligned with the cosmic truth will no longer be able to continue, less and less. And it's like the cosmic truth will overstep everything else, and that will become more and more accessible. This cosmic mind, the sacred heart, sacred minds, and there is this big solar flash that is coming. Nobody knows the result of what will happen after the solar flash. but he will open all consciousness and reveal hidden truths, and that's one thing for sure. All of those new technologies, there's going to be an ethical applications that will be very important, and the use of technology right now, there's a lot of new technologies that are used without ethical principles. So it has to serve life and the creator, has to be within the law, it has to be within the alignment. So and very soon we're going to be able to conceive light as galactic and cosmic, rather than just terrestrial. It's like the first contact is going to be made by probably the Pleiadians, because they look so much like us. They are different, but it's not going to be like insectoids that are going to be descending in first. Humanity will be too much of a shock. Yeah, there are insectoid societies that have great wisdom and love to share. So we'll meet them all, and the first contact will first be with all those who have qualified to meet them from heart to heart, that have achieved a level where they are able to make this first contact. It won't be from official government. It's going to happen. But there's more and more we see that it's going to be happening in the sky, and eventually it's only months away before there is this physical contact. And you are the light of the transformation. You are the light of the world through love and creativity. And all the the galactic families are going to come down, we're going to forge new alliances, and that's going to unfold and develop for ages to come. In the past, the ascension was only for very advanced souls, for initiated in mystery schools, and not all of them made it, and some of them needed many lives to achieve the ascension, because we needed to have 100% of our karma taken care of before we could ascend. But there's been some deals that were stricken with the karmic boards, and now it's like if we have 51% of our karma handled, then we can already begin our ascension. We still have to deal with it as we ascend, but it's like it's now, and the universal heart is open, so everybody, regardless of their history and the karmic condition, has an opportunity to return to the light. And we're given so much assistance from the higher plane and the celestial beings up there, and just to assist, because they know the earth was very difficult, and we're an accelerated process. So we need to identify the inner demons within ourselves and set them free. All the negative thoughts will come to the surface to be released. For the divine light can only be used when there is good intention for the highest good of all, unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness. This divine light is manifesting on the physical through a particle named adamantine particles, and we have a little bit about we have particles of adamantine particles within all our chakras that are being stored, and our sacred hearts, although a lot of them. But the greatest accumulation, where God has put the most of this adamantine particle, is on the root, the base chakra, and to activate the Kundalini eventually. And so it's all about, in the future, when we'll move to our light body, it's going to be about integrating more of those adamantine particles. It's unlimited, but it's how much can we hold? How much can we? It's about being centered in the heart. And we need to reclaim all the parts of ourselves from the subconscious within the consciousness, and the superconscious, all the memory of our spiritual, what's been descending from us, from the superconscious, and integrating all the past life from the subconscious. When we move into full consciousness, we won't need the subconscious, we'll be fully conscious. Although full consciousness is a relative term, because only God knows God. I hope I will never be called into a court to testify, because if they tell me to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, it's like I do not know the whole truth. Only God knows the whole truth. And even if I knew the whole truth, it is beyond the words. The whole truth of God can never be expressed in words, otherwise it would not be the truth. But we can tell the fact without omission in an honest way. So that's I'm sure that could be negotiated. For that, I've never been asked to testify in a court. But so we do need to reclaim all the parts of ourselves from our past life as well, and all our soul history and in the past, the soul was just a very distant voice that was often ignored. Now we are wanting to be the director of our life. The soul is the divine eternal part that is always connected to God. It is a sacred part of ourselves. So, and once we do that, we will have unlimited access to the Creator light and the cosmic mind, and will eventually merge with our God self, our I am presence. And so We have to understand we're going to be accessing this fifth dimension. We'll still be in the physical realm. We'll still be in the dualistic world, but so we'll still be present within this unfolding awakening. But we will have much more balance and a lot more vitality to deal with all that. And we're going to be returning to the mastery. And we're going to be the universe is going to return to her the power of the red ray, the first ray at the base. You can always send your white light inside this base, in your base chakra, so the red becomes pink. But this red ray is the power of creation, it's the power of manifestation. It's been hijacked by the dark forces, but and it was really decreased during when we moved into third dimension to avoid us to move through self-destructions. But in order to become co-creator, we need to exit our comfort zone in order to create a new reality. It's also important to accept all opposing views without being drawn into conflict. Some people have completely opposing view, but we don't need to. So it's just about holding your peace and your lucidity, because all of that is serving the expansion of the universe. So you have to feel the point of view of other people while standing firm in your own reality, in your own truth, and see if there is value with what is being expressed before accepting or adopting it. When there is a truth, just filter it through your heart to see if it feels good, if it feels right, if it feels true for you. We also need to understand the loudest voice, the one who speaks the last, is often what holds the determining factor. But who speaks the loudest is often what's the most disaligned. And people who have the truth do not need to be louder than anybody else. So just do not allow anybody else's point of view to draw you into doubts or chaos, and just hold your truth and many things and let go through the breath. Have faith that love can dissolve any egoic illusions. Love is accepting without judgment. And although we had the best intention to serve the highest good when we came into this incarnation, as soon as we were born, we moved into complete forgetfulness of all that. Before, when we came into incarnation, we were lost in the separation of duality, and then we invented all kind of illusionary gods or false gods that were punished and all that had rules that we had to follow, and otherwise we had to sacrifice to them and all that. Those completely fake, the extraterrestrials that abuse the naivety of human beings. But the Christ revealed the true God of love. But they are the fathers too, the realm of those who became one with God, who are fulfilling the function of serving the one, who are the one also. So just follow whatever sense of your highest conception of divinity can be, but know that the first nature of God is love, his second nature is mercy, and his third nature is ministry, regardless of which form it takes. But and so it's also to realize that the universe we live in is a universe that is polarized to positive and negative. So we need to accept the return of the divine feminine, the Father, the Mother, and the One. And so we have to accept the love of the goddess within, and the love, and so to become the home of love of the Mother and the house of light of the Father. And we can use this divine will for the primary light. The light that is the Mother is the silver light of truth, the future. Just as the Father, you will operate through the golden light. We're going to learn to utilize all those forces, all those lights, and there is a great deal of increase in sensitivity and spiritual receptivity. But we're going to go through the fire of purification and through the next few days. So do not judge yourself or blame yourself for going through certain things. Just be kind to yourself. The observer of the day is peace. But the observer, the card of the day is peace. I had to let go of a certain soul connection just to gain my peace of mind. It was like a burden. It was like, I know my soul is not really happy about that, but it's like not like I had a choice about that. I felt like it was just it's like sometimes it's like just karma. There is no, if there is no sharing, if there is no, but the observer of the day. The card of the day from the Dakini is transfiguration. It is death. And this card always means it's a really good card, because no matter what you do, the change are going to happen. So change with the change. Do not resist the change. They're going to happen naturally, and there is really, regardless of what we do, the changes that are supposed to come will be coming. I'm going to pull another oracle. And here it say, follow your intuition. Listen to your instinct that shows you the direction to take. Trust your intuition that can only take you to your life path. So your intuition is the way, is the voice of the heart. It has to be balanced out with the logical mind. But we have to activate this like left brain, right brain. So we balance it out, and eventually the intuition will lead us to our soul and God's self. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Moon Oracle to see what they said today. And I hope you're having a good holiday season. It is more important than just being a holiday season. This year it is very powerful, transformative energies. The observer of the day is surrounded to the divine. It's like it's the full moon. It's like we have to surround. Everybody is up there. Know that God knows all things. So when we don't know, we put everything in the capable hands of God. The more we let go of the ego and we let God. The higher wisdom is to understand you're very close to achieving your goals. We're really at the end of the cycle that will allow us. There is always a new beginning after every ending. What we need to understand, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So whenever you feel it's time to take action, just take action. But do not act if you don't know. Just try to find to be really driven by this inner force of the heart. What we need to do is confidence is the key to success. The new moon in Leo. So it's just have trust in yourself. Have trust, have faith in yourself, have faith in your guidance, have faith in the path of God for you, and be confident, because it's really half of the way is a sense of attitude. And if you're really internally sure of your direction, there is through love there is no opposing force to that. And the outcome is prosperity lies ahead. There is a great deal of prosperity. It's the new moon in Taurus. So there is a great deal of abundance and freedom and prosperity that is ahead, but it's well deserved. So just I hope you will enjoy, you receive that, and you enjoy it and share it with in a balanced way. Well, my friends, I'm gonna finish with a song. It's a romantic song. It's like hopeful that after something fall away, for me, it's romantically something fall away, there will be something new that will replace it. And it's called "You're Just Too Good to Be True." You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say. A romantic song when you find love, it's like when you share, when it's for me it was like this relationship. I know that the love was real, but it's like this person keeps parading, keeps showing like so like she's in heaven with some other man. It's like, so it's just, why would I hold on to that? It's like I wish them well, and it's like I'm letting go. She's like, she has 1 million followers on the Instagram, and she keeps showing that she doesn't need me, and she doesn't respond to my messages, and spirit wants me to hold on to that. And it's like it's been a burden because that occupied a lot of my mind and space, and it's like on a deep soul level it was really felt, it was a lot of depth, but I feel she doesn't need me, so I'm letting go. I sent her a message yesterday to let her know that she's free and she can enjoy her life without me. The observer of the day is wealth. There's great wealth that is coming, inner and outer wealth, inner treasures and outer treasure. The inner wealth always have to be superior. Your connection to God is your most precious precious thing that you can ever possess, this connection. The highest wisdom is energy, to become one with the energy, to become the cause and the effect, to become the magician. What needs to be understood is the dreams. For you to cultivate your dreams, and for this a great dream, we're going to move into the dream of the new age, the fifth dimensional dream that is so far superior than the nightmare of the third dimension. Although there's some good things in the third dimension as well, but third, fourth dimension. What we need to do is trust, confidence, to be really to have trust, faith, and confidence in yourself. And the outcome will be rest. We're going to be able to integrate. There's a few days to integrate and to be calm, to be at peace, and maybe some vacations coming. I do feel it, so I do hope you're getting ready for that. Or if you're already in vacation, I hope you enjoy that. I wish you a wonderful day. I thank you for everything. I hope this message was interesting for you, and I'll talk to you later. Salat.